Alright, hello again. It's been a little over a week and I'm trying to get more regular at shooting videos and posting. And this time I wanted to talk about what I've learned from cold showers. I just took a cold shower a couple minutes ago, and full disclosure, the whole thing wasn't cold, just the beginning and end half of the, or portions of the shower. But it's been it, it's been a it's a learning experience when you take a cold shower. Um, and well, I want to share some of the things that I've learned, and I think this might be a two-part or multiple part segment. Might be broken up into physical, psychological, and uh, things that I've learned or experienced. But anyways, starting off real quick, I wrote some of that. I wrote down some of the things. Um, it's taught me exactly or just how much I fear being uncomfortable, or I should say discomfort. Because if I know I'm gonna take a cold shower, I drag my feet and I'll if I want to take a shower, we'll say right now, but then put it in my mind I'm gonna take a cold shower. I might put it off for another 45 minutes or an hour or longer. So, all because of how afraid I am of being uncomfortable. And in that same vein, I realized how much of a big deal I make it. And I think we can all relate to making something that we're afraid of happening a big deal and it taking all of our focus. So whether it's like um, an interview uh, or wanting to talk to someone you like and you're afraid of getting rejected or any negative thing, we blow that up in our mind and uh, we just make it such a I can't think of any better word than we make it such a big deal. And usually it's a lot bigger in our mind than it is in reality. Um, so once I muster up the courage to actually get into the cold shower, um, the automatic reaction is to tense up and to resist. That's the best word I can think of. Resist the cold water. And in the uh, same way that before you get into the cold shower, you make a big deal and focus on what you perceive as negative. Once you're in the cold shower, you also focus on the negative. You focus on being uncomfortable and how much you want to be out or how much you prefer hot water. But it's so much easier, I realized or recognized, when you can relax. Or I found it so much easier when I relax. Like the knee-jerk reaction is to have your shoulders high and run from the water, get as far away from it into the tub as possible. But when I relax, um, it makes being in that uncomfortable, freezing cold water so much easier. And even more so when I can be in the moment. So if you can keep your mind present to all the sensations, um, uh, and keep your mind conscientiously letting go and not resisting, you realize it's not pleasant, but it's not that bad. And in fact, with me, as you can probably tell, uh, I laugh nervously or get giddy and whatnot. And in a similar way, once I let go and stop resisting in the cold shower, almost it's exhilarating actually. And um, yeah. Well, what else? Yeah. It's you feel well, sorry. As you can tell, I'm new to the whole filming thing. But all right, I don't want this video to be too long. But what else? So you're in the cold shower. You learn to let go a little bit and uh, try and give up control and just be in the moment, and things get a little easier. But like I said, this shower I did part cold, part hot or warm, or whatever, and I realized that when I have a part cold shower and a part hot shower, how much more time I spend in the hot shower, which is another example of focusing on negative things. And I've realized this. You can uh, see this in every aspect of life, whether you're in like the comment section of a YouTube video or Instagram or just in your own personal life. You might hear 10 positive things and one negative thing, and what do you tend to put your attention on? Probably the negative thing. And same thing, that's something I do also. And same thing for the cold shower. I realize how much more power things that I perceive to be negative or bad or unpleasant, and how much more attention I give those things than things that are good, enjoyable, or we'll say upbuilding. And it's an imbalance that I found in myself that I have to work on if I choose, and hopefully I will. And I think it's just something that you see every day. Oh, since I didn't make it clear, the whole point of what I've learned from a cold shower is not only is it applicable to taking cold showers, but it can be applied to every aspect of life. um, so negative things seem to have a much greater impact over my mind and what I choose to give power to than positive things. And I might give a video devoted to hot showers too, but and the pros and cons of that. But I realize for every uh, bad thing, quote unquote, it might take 100 good things to feel like it balances the scales. And that's unreasonable, really. Um, I realized this when I was trying to combat addiction, also, and in recovery, how you might be on your dean or on the path that you want to be for a week, and that's a struggle, but you're doing really well for that week, and then you relapse, and that one relapse can overshadow that whole week of success, where in reality it's only 1/7 of those 7 days of being on the right path. And uh, that imbalanced view can be so discouraging, and ultimately limit your progress so much. But I'm taking cold showers. Back to taking cold showers. Um, it's a perfect small uh, thing that you can do to get you comfortable being uncomfortable and facing your fears. Um, you